Welcome to the first league race of the Friendly Drivers Championship. Recycle Finn had the fastest lap in qualifying and then just kept hammering away, setting a second fastest lap, and then not stopping there, he went out again and set a third fastest lap, a clear 1 second above the rest of the field. So Justice qualified second, Coloured Lonely third, and Blackbeard fourth. As usual, it was Recycle Finn in the lime green car, making a good start, and managed to hold on to first position through the first corner. And much like the test league races we'd been doing building up to this, it was a clean first corner. I had a better start than I usually had in the test races, and there was a little bit of contact between Justice and Coloured Lonely, but both cars remained pointed the right direction. I went a little bit defensive and just made sure I didn't make any mistakes. I had a car looking at my left, so I left a bit of room and then just drove carefully. I was running the quick setup preset 3, which was the default, and then just changed my wing slightly. We had set damage to on for this league. It was off for most of the test league, so drivers now had to be careful. I had only done one hot lap in the qualifying session, just for the sake of trying not to wear my tyres down more than I needed to. So I'm pretty sure you have to start on the tyres that you qualify on. And Bumpy Flop caught me out a little bit here, as I didn't expect him to slow down so much, so I went wide to avoid him, and then he went sideways out of the curb. And that wasn't the end of the lap 1 drama, as Recycle Finn, putting the power down on a curb, went into the wall and ripped his wheel off. And then I had Hickster behind me, looking for an overtake. So frustration for Recycle Finn, who had a very good qualifying session. Hickster had not set a time in qualifying and was looking to make up some positions in the race. He went over turn 1 a little bit, but I don't think he was trying to gain an advantage. I think it was just trying to give me room, so he had a little bit more pace than me. So I stayed ahead and started building a little gap. So I settled into my race and was just, generally speaking, just being careful. And Coloured Lonely had triggered a yellow flag, but he quickly got going again and caught up to me. And I brake a little bit early, just for the sake of being careful at turn 15, and because I just struggled with that corner, and Coloured Lonely just gave me a little nudge. But from the replay, it looks like his front wing was okay, so no harm done. And at the beginning of lap 5, Blackbeard was sideways at turn 1. And the beginning of lap 7, Justice had done his pit stop, but he was so far ahead that he managed to stay ahead of me despite that. I came in for my pit stop at the end of lap 7. I'd held on a little bit longer than I needed to, as I thought the grip was okay on those tyres. And then I had Coloured Lonely catching up to me, but I was surprised to see the text Coloured Lonely retired from the session. I think he had just spun at turn 10 and lost a wheel against the wall. So that was the action-packed first league race. I had a bad qualifying time because I was only intending to do one qualifying lap and then pit. And at the end of my lap, I started going into the pit and then remembered that I had to cross the line and then go around again and then go into the pits to retire for the session. So our race winner from second on the grid, Justice, with Hickster in second from 8th in the grid, me in third, Blackbeard 4th, Bumpy Flump 5th, Alien Outlaw 6th, and 3 retirements, Coloured Lonely, Squeaky and Recycle Finn, as far as I know, all with terminal damage. There were 2 drivers that couldn't get into the session because there seemed to be a bug with the friend system in game. so that was a bit unfortunate. So thanks for joining us on the first league race of the FDC, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.